For our first auction 2019, number 210A Murrumbeena Road, here in the absolute heart of Murrumbeena. I've got a number of my colleagues standing like bouncers back here. We've got Sam Maley, we've got Phoebe, we've got Johnny, we've got a number of our colleagues. Claudia's here as well somewhere, Dimitri. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in order to help you bid and buy. It's a cracking property. It's a fairly crappy day, but it's a nice day to put your house hunting to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll get the boring stuff out of the way. My name's Simon Pintado. I will be your auctioneer here today. We've got some rules. Now, the rules do govern every auction across Victoria. Please do head through, head on out the back. All of the buyers are here now. Just joking. If you haven't been to an auction across Victoria, ladies and gentlemen, the rules simply state today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The vendors are inside. They do have a reserve price, and as your auctioneer, I'll indicate the bidding upon request. The law does prohibit false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and it does prohibit bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do, however, permit vendor bid welcome. And if I need to make a bid on behalf of the vendors, the words I'll use will be vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can't see your bid here today, just yell it out. It is close, tight quarters. But it just goes to show, if you ever want to have 30 to 50 people here for a barbecue or a party, perhaps on a better day, you've got plenty of room. We are calling for a 10% deposit upon the signing of the contract. Settlement, very flexible, 60 or 90 days, ladies and gentlemen. If we've agreed to any other terms, be it deposit or settlement terms, we will honour those arrangements, ladies and gentlemen. More importantly, there's a lot to like about Murrumbeena, but there is a lot to like about this property, ladies and gentlemen. I've sold a lot of Art Deco semi-detached properties. I bid on one around the corner in First Avenue and missed out about 12 months ago. In my opinion, period properties are the best form of investments by way of a vehicle for capital growth into the future, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on 448 square metres. That in itself is a rarity, ladies and gentlemen. Ivan, my colleague behind me here, actually lives around the corner in 2nd Avenue. His favourite thing to do other than selling real estate is cleaning gutters. So if you ever need somebody to come and do that for you, he's around the corner.
He lives in First Avenue.
First Avenue. There you go.
To help those guys with the gutters.
Even closer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very, very unique opportunity. Most Art Deco or period semi-detached properties sit on some 300 or 325 square metres at max. Here we are, 448 square metres, in the words of the Mark Twain. Buy land because they're not making any more of it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, some 450 odd square metres. The property itself, a beautiful, solid brick period property, ladies and gentlemen. 2 oversized bedrooms. I'm not going to walk you through the property room by room. Some of you are here to buy it for yourself. Some of you are here to buy it as an investment. Either way, you are buying a very, very safe and secure property investment here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those of you who have seen the Royal Commission findings that came out on Tuesday night, for those of you that are here that are pre-approved, who's seen Willy Wonka? Little show of hands. Most of you have. You know the golden ticket. For those of you that are pre-approved here today, you are holding a golden ticket, because I'm telling you what's going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. Those things are going to change by way of your ability to get a pre-approval. Your borrowing capacity is also going to change in the next 3 to 6 months. So for those of you that are actually holding that golden ticket, you're here to buy, ladies and gentlemen, you are in a very, very good position. Stock levels are low. Market sentiment is obviously confidence throughout 2019, early 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be the buyer that looks back and says we should have bought when the market changed. Let's just say interest rates get dropped by the Reserve Bank. What's going to happen, do you think? Property prices are going to do what? Ladies and gentlemen, don't be the buyer that looks back with regret. Murrumbeena is a cracking location, ladies and gentlemen. 1.1 kilometres to the train station. 2.5 hectares of private open space has just been opened up. I believe it's from Dandenong all the way to Caulfield train station. That wasn't here when I lived in Rosella Street, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to sell it. You're here to buy it. Who'd like to start me for 210A Murrumbeena Road, here in the absolute heart of Murrumbeena, ladies and gentlemen? I don't mind where we start. High and fast, low and slow. Kick it off where you like. For the 4 of you that are here, I wish you the best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. I won't point you out. I won't embarrass you. Now's the time for some audience participation. It's a quiet spot, obviously. Hopefully. 650. We're selling 450 square metres. I appreciate the opening start. I'm glad you're smiling. Feels like I'm back in 2011 with those prices. I'll put a vendor bid at 810,000, the bottom end of our range. I'll invite you back in for another 10 if you want to. Straight back in if you want. Be the highest bidder. Nice little conservative start. It's a vendor bid with me at 810,000. No need to hesitate. Investing at these levels. Once, 810, vendor bid. Come straight back.
815.
815, great bid at 815, almost missed it here, 825 if you want it. 825, straight back in at 825, there's your confidence, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of you in it. 825, 35 if you want it. If you're not sure, just bid. If you can't see your bid, yell it out, ladies and gentlemen, at 825 here. Invite you back in, sir, if you want it. Once, 825, quickly now, little 10. She's looking at me like, who's this gentleman that's yelling at me? Hopefully she doesn't start crying. At 825, little 35, what do you say? Buy your weekends back. Never have to see Dimitri or I ever again until your settlement day. Twice, 825. Third and final call at 825,000. Can't see your bid. Anywhere else? Your bid at 825. You can go again if you want to though. The Murrumbeena locals will be very, very happy. Need a 10 at this stage. Go on 835. Tell you what happens, you go 835 and then they go 845, you haven't spent any money anyway. It's very good in theory, it's very, very good in theory. You're at the back, haven't forgotten about my starter. Rescue with the highest bidder at 825,000. Once, can't be any further than that, ladies and gentlemen. Quick auction's a good auction. Twice, third and final call, 35. Welcome in, 4 of you in it now, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your confidence. Need to see some further rise from here at 835, straight back in. I'll tell you what happens, you go 45, they'll go 55, you may as well get there first. Go 850. Keep the bids bigger, we get there quicker. 850, nod of the head. Tell you what, if this was a house on a full block of land without an adjoining wall, we'd be talking $250,000 more than this. We're investing at these levels. At 835,000, bids here in front, against you and against you as well. What do you say? Little 10. Have a bit of a think about it. One last roll of the dice. It's 835 here. Haven't forgotten about the gentleman at the back. Go 850. Go 850. Can't have one bid and then not bid again. You can, we just can't recommend it.
Would you take a 5?
No, need a 10 at this stage. 5 only entices 5 back. You may as well go another 10. I'll tell you what happens. You go another 10, you put yourself in the best position to buy the house. There's 4 people here bidding today. 4 people, that should give you some confidence. Go 850.
There's your Mandarin, Sam. Come on, mate.
Gong Shi Fa Sai. It means Happy New Year in Mandarin. Ladies and gentlemen, 835 bids here. I'll call it 3 times. Can't be any fairer than that. Quickly now, need to see a further rise. Once, 835. It's going. Twice, 835. Third and final call. Need to know, quickly. Go a 10. Go 45. 45. Welcome back in at 45. No need to hesitate. 845 over here. Everybody's got first bid fever. Only wants to go once. At 845. Ladies and gentlemen, need to see a further rise from here at 845,000. There's 4 of you in it. Need to see a further rise. Once, if you're holding back. Need to see a further rise. Twice, 845. Third, final call, 845,000. Guys, work with me. Go a 10.
They said please.
Go a 10. Dimmy, don't get out negotiating. You know what, to keep you in it, I'll take a little 5. Little 5, 850. Go back at 860 if you want it. We'll invite you back in, sir, as well if you like it. 4 of you is absolutely fantastic. Give you some confidence, ladies and gentlemen. At 850,000 here. Haven't forgotten about my conservative starter at the back. Once, 850. Twice 850. Third and final call. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go inside, seek some further instructions from this point. Have a bit of a think about what your next move might be. One moment.
Come and check it out. It's shaping up to be ready for next week. I think obviously we'll speak about it during the week. Just without I don't have any on me. I'll have to go to the ATM and check it out. I'll check you.
Appreciate your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just confirm the bid here at 850,000. One thing to say, I don't know how many of you have been looking for more than 6 to 12 months, but when have you been to an auction where there's been 4 bidders? I say that with pure confidence for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a buyer, buy the one that's popular. If you're a bidder here today, you're competing against 3 others. It's popular for a reason. Period properties, they're popular yesterday, they're popular today, they're going to be popular tomorrow. On this land size, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot go wrong. At 850,000, need to see a further rise from here. Once, 850, last opportunity, no need to have another break. Twice, 850,000. Can't see a bid, yell it out. How's your Mandarin, Johnny? Third and final call. All finished. Silent and done at 850,000. 60. Go 860. 860. Gosh, I wish I spoke Mandarin many times like this.
Craig, you're not bad.
Give you a moment to think about it. Got to be fair to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. For the 3 of you that are holding back, now's not the time to wait. Buy your weekends back. You're not going to find another one like it, ladies and gentlemen.
2.5, Tom?
No. Need to see a 10. Johnny, tell them what happens. If they bid and they bid another 10, nobody else bids again, they get to come inside and negotiate with the vendors at their reserve price. That right, ladies and gentlemen, is open to the other 3 parties that are here to buy it. If you are here with an intention, don't be the buyer that looks back with regret. 12 months ago, you'd be paying $250,000 more. What are you waiting for? Once, 850, need to know. Twice, 850, need to know. Third and final call. Here it goes.
Quickly, 5. Just one moment, Tom.
Give you a moment to think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon?
Take 5.
I need a 10. Give me a 10.
Someone 2.
Will they do a 5, Johnny?
Take 5.
Oh, that was almost a bid. That would be very dangerous. I don't believe you've got your 10% deposit.
2.5.
No, it's a 5 or nothing. 5 or nothing. Go a 5. What do you say? Do you think they should do it? Hug mum if it's a yes. There you go. Another 5. What do you say, guys? Go another 5.
We're chipping in.
If you're not sure, just bid. Happy to miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There you heard it yourself. For the other 3 buyers, that gives you confidence they're out. They've just told you. Once, 850. Little 5 will put you in front. We deal exclusively with the highest bidder at this stage. Don't say we're too quick. Twice, last, third an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, at 850,000. Last opportunity. You sure, guys, at the back? Happy to miss it? Not yet. I could be cheeky and say we've been on the market for 4 weeks. Go a little 5. Put your nose in front. I'll tell you what happens. The vendors are selling it today. Just depends on who. And for how much? At 850 here, little 5, or at the front here. What do you say? You're on the phone to the missus, the boss, or the bank?
TAB, mate.
Get the funds out of the account. Go a little 5. Just try and do the best of our vendors, guys. We'll do the same for you when you sell it in 10 minutes' time. At 850, what do you say? Last roll of the dice. Have a crack. Appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Need a definitive answer at the back. What do you say, sir? A little 5? Come on, Adrian. Buy your weekends back, mate. Call 3 more times, ladies and gentlemen. Can't be any further than that. Here we are at 850. I'm calling it now, Craig. Last opportunity.
I need a minute.
No, you don't have a minute. You got 10 seconds. Once, 850,000. They've had more than a minute. Twice.
Yes.
Yes. 5. Great. There we go at 855,000. They're more relieved than I am. 855. What language do you speak? It's not Mandarin. No, I'm joking. 855. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fairly bidden offered at 855,000 in the box seat. Here we go. Once, 855. Twice, 855. Sorry, she's going. Oh my gosh.
It's a little boy.
It's
Remy.
third final call. Yeah, he's very pretty. Imagine how good he would look in that second bedroom. Out in the backyard, he's got the cubby house included. It's 855 over here. Can I tempt you in another 5? Sure. Appreciate that, guys. Here at the front, 855. Can't tempt you in, sir? No. At the back there, last opportunity. 3 times and it's gone. Deal with the highest bidder here. Once, twice, third and final call. You sure, Adrian? Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to our vendor's instructions, good news, we'll deal exclusively with you. You get to come inside and negotiate with the vendor's instructions. Formally pass the property in. For all of you that are here, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance and your competition, and have a fantastic weekend. Cheers. Come on in.